Well, good afternoon and welcome to our 180-day author mastery program. My name is Maria Dykstra and I'm with Trade Digital, and I have my friend and co-author of the program, Karen Lynn Marr. So Karen, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, my name is Karen Lynn Marr, and I own Legacy One Authors, and it's an organization that helps people write the books that they dream of writing and help them self-publish them. I work a lot with business owners who want to use authorship as a way to enhance their credibility and increase their visibility, and in the long run earn more profits through having a book and being an author.
Great. And my company, Trade Digital, is focused on building marketing strategy and branding framework for any small and medium-sized businesses. And lately, we've been working a lot with authors and helping them get the voice and determine their digital platform and getting their promotional strategy for the books. And today, we're very pleased to introduce our 180-day author mastery program. But before we go into the details of the program, let's talk a little bit about who should join the program and who is the program designed for.
This program is designed for people who have had the desire to write a book and they have an idea about what they want to write about and are overwhelmed and have no sense of how to go about doing that. We will take you through the process of planning the book all the way to getting it published. And it's also for the people who may have already written a manuscript and don't know what to do with it. They don't have a sense of how to get the book printed or turn it into an ebook. They are excellent candidates as well. And again, we will walk them through the entire process from the concept of what to do and who their audience is and what they want to achieve by writing the book, all the way to getting it published and promoted.
Wonderful. And what I would like to talk a little bit about is the 6 reasons why everybody needs to write the book today. It's 2013 is the year of the book. And I know that you also have your perspective on 3 obstacles to writing, and then we can close talking about the 5 steps that really included in the program that takes 180 days from start to finish. So in terms of the 6 reasons to write the book, the year of 2013 is the year of having the book being your new business card. So imagine if you're walking in the room and you're talking about your business and you're presenting yourself as a published author and speaker, that immediately gives you a different level of credibility and it serves as your business card. I really think of the book being the best marketing investment you can ever make for your business. I guess it helps to differentiate you from the crowd, and it helps you with your business in general. The whole process of thinking about your book and creating your book is very similar to the process of marketing and creating a marketing strategy. And again, it's all about the best marketing investment you can make. So with that, a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of clients that we talk to and we suggest that they should write a book, they tell us that they're either overwhelmed or they're too concerned about the process itself. And I know that you, Karen, have a wonderful process that you plan and you introduce to all of your clients, and you also talk to me a lot about the mindset itself. So can you talk a little bit about the obstacles that you see from people and clients coming to you?
Well, the 3 obstacles that people come to me and give voice to most often are they don't understand the writing process and what it takes to get a book done. They also are very concerned about what to do with a book once it's already been written and published, and basically they have a garage full of boxes of books, and what do they do with them? And then they also share with me kind of the self-doubt that they have, this mindset of, can I really do this? And so over the past decade where I've been working with authors, I've developed a very structured process to help them overcome 2 of those obstacles, and then in collaborating with Maria, help them then overcome the 3rd obstacle. So the first one is about the writing process. Oftentimes people say, I just feel overwhelmed. I don't have a clue what to do. So I developed a very structured curriculum to start with planning the book. a lot of people, when they engage in the writing process, they don't take the time to plan the book. And we talk about what they want to achieve as a result of writing the book, who the author is, who the audience is that they're writing to, what's the problem that they help the audience solve, and then go about then documenting the system and the content of how they help people solve the problems.
And you know, that writing process is brilliant because that's the same process we use for marketing. We start with really determining the audience, determining the voice, determining the purpose, and that's how the branding strategy and the promotional strategy emerges. So it's really the promotional strategy follows the same curriculum that you're talking
Yes.
about in a very structured and detailed approach. And so it gets to that overwhelm and the mindset of, am I the right person to write the book? And so I know that you have a wonderful example where
Yes.
you have a visual representation of the mindset that can stop some people. So tell us more about that.
Well, oftentimes, one of the questions people will say is, well, do you think I have enough content to write the book? And, other people have written about the same topic. What do I have to say? So in our research, we discovered that there are 15,000 titles written about President Abraham Lincoln. And
Wow.
at the Ford Theater Center for Education and Leadership, they built a tower in their lobby that stacks all of the titles that have been written about Abraham Lincoln in one place, and it's 3 stories high.
Oh my goodness.
So one of the things that I share with people, that if there are a lot of books written about a specific topic, that means there is a lot of interest. And as we know, Abraham Lincoln was a very popular and successful president, and people can't get enough. So in business and in business, it's the same way. People have similar questions, and as experts in the field, we all have different approaches to helping those people. So if there is interest, there is a way for you to differentiate yourself as an author and help people in a unique way. So I help them make that happen and get their way of dealing with people on paper and into a book.
I agree, and think about the branding. If you stand out from the crowd, you have developed your unique approaches to doing your business. You have your systems, you have your processes. So the book is just a way of introducing your voice in a different way to the world. It goes back to that best marketing brochure you can have for your business, introducing your processes, your services, the products that you do. It's a way to synthesize your unique value proposition to the world. Great. Well, I think now I would like to talk about the process itself. So the
Okay.
process we developed in 180 days and the author mastery program. Why don't you kick off and tell us a little bit about the book and writing process,
Okay.
and then I can talk a little more about the marketing.
Okay, so when Maria and I got together and started talking about, what we do, one of the things that we discovered is that the writing process and the marketing and promotion plan cover the same process. So the writing starts with step 1 of planning. We plan the book, and we've covered that a little bit about who's the audience, what do you want to accomplish, how do you support the audience in solving their problem, and then we go into the writing process itself. And that will take up a bulk of the 6-month time, because it's where you're writing and editing and revising, and that process is a recursive process that's circular, and it keeps going, and in the revision all of the magic happens. That's where all of the clarity comes through, and the essence of what you want to say happens. When the book manuscript is complete, we go into the design and what I also call production piece of the process. That's where the book it becomes a book. It starts to look like a book. Graphic designers enter the picture, and the cover and the internal pages gets designed. Also the ebook format gets designed as well. And then we go into the, actually at that point we have a party.
And we do. We do.
And we start promoting. So
the fun part begins.
Exactly.
And so to me, the first time I saw Karen, that was about 6 months ago. And the first thing I remember is seeing the process and that chart that you had. And that was brilliant because that's the same process that I go with my clients through. It's determining the structure and determining the voice, the purpose, and their digital presence. And the revision process you talked about is also wonderful because it takes, the revision process can participate in the marketing process of where we test the revisions, we co-create the product, and we test the voice and the audience and the messaging, and then we start building the platforms. The building of the platform is the most important and most lengthy part of the program. It takes time to connect with the audience, and it takes time to build the connection with people who will be helping you promote. So that's where building the website, establishing your social media profiles, getting your messaging out becomes the most important part. And that takes us all the way to the party. Like you said, that's where the promotional, the fun part begins. Another thing I have seen is that people come to us, to marketing coaches, asking for promotional support after the book is published. And to me, it's too late. Because then we have to take them all the way to the beginning of the process you just talked about. That's where, imagine having a book in your hand and wanting to start promoting it and having to go 6 months back and start from the beginning. It's a very frustrating process. So by collapsing the marketing and the writing of the book, we really shortcut some of the heavy lifting that needs to get done.
And also imagine having to decide, having your book done and then backing up and going through the process of deciding how to market it, and in the same time wanting to make changes to the book because of that planning that you've done for the promotion. It's heartbreaking. So in the collaboration that we're doing, we're cutting across a lot of the possibility of that happening. And so the fifth and final step is in managing your book as part of your business and succeeding in the goals that you've established for the book at the onset.
Absolutely. And again, we remove the overwhelm, we introduce the structure, and we reduce the overlap. And the way how you can engage with our program is that you can attend the program kickoff that starts at the very beginning of the program. And then the bulk of the time will be spent planning, writing, publishing, and creating the promotional framework. And then there's a book launch party coming up at the end. And if you're participating in the first program, the first pilot program, we already have the book party almost scheduled, and it's happening for Seattle participants downtown Seattle, the beautiful Fairmont Olympic Hotel. So it's a very exclusive party, and there's a deadline. So for those of you who are deadline driven, deadline oriented, there's a deadline for the book to get done. So
Absolutely.
that ensures that besides all the support structure that we have, that ensures that you will have the book published. And an added benefit that there are a lot of accomplishments that you will have. You will be able to walk away with deliverables, and they're deliverables that, in addition to having a published book, you will have a lot of other things that you can accomplish. So you want to talk a little bit about what deliverables everyone should expect in this program?
Absolutely. So in essence, what you're doing is creating a vision of yourself as an author and what the purpose for your book will be and how it's going to benefit your business overall. So you'll go through the process like we've talked about of identifying your purpose, your audience, and creating a plan using the book to achieve those goals. You'll establish a comprehensive writing plan and then follow it on a weekly basis with accountability along the way. You'll establish a promotional plan, and also you'll write a manuscript, print a book, develop an ebook, and then promote it. So we follow through and implement the plans that we create. It's a program that's structured. It starts with a 8-hour orientation writing workshop where we spend a lot of time intensively planning that book, and again planning the promotional marketing plan as well. There's a curriculum for both of those processes, and we also give you 2 60-minute private coaching sessions in the beginning 1 hour with me, 1 hour with Maria, so that we're very clear about what you want to accomplish. We have then every month we have 2 one-on-one coaching calls with each participant, one with me, one with Maria. Sometimes we might do that jointly depending on what people's needs are. And then there are 2 coaching calls throughout the month as well. The first one is a Q&A that the participants of the program are giving us the questions they need answered. And then the second one is a training call, and based on what people are wanting, we'll develop a specific training to address those needs. And again, there is weekly email accountability check-in. We have a form for people to fill out that has them focus on the writing, the promotion, and well as their mindset as well. And then of course there's that book launch celebration at the end of the process.
Absolutely. So we give you all the structured support that you need to write and to publish and plan your book. And another thing is getting the promotional structure. It's something that you can scale across your business as well. It's not going to replace your entire marketing strategy that you have to create, but it will give you the foundation that you can use for your business in general and thinking it through the business, the audience, the framework. And another thing we wanted to point out that you're not doing it alone. So this program creates a community of
Yes.
authors and committed peers that are helping you along the way in a variety of different forums. And that could be the encouragement, it could be a little bit of a peer pressure, it could be the joint celebration at the end with the book launch party. And that sense of community you cannot replace with anything. And then in terms of the investment, it's really the program investment is $7,200. That's how we value the whole program. For the pilot and introductory program, we would like to offer you a $3,700 discount and the reason for that is that we're going for the program for the first time.
Yes.
It's going to be an adjustment for us working together. We have a curriculum, we have a plan, but we would like to invite all of you to be our testers of the program and co-create the program with us so that we can deliver value to you and you can help us deliver value to other authors out there and the businesses out there. So you have 2 options. You can either pay in full at the beginning of the program, or also we have a 3 payment option for you to engage with. So that's it. And from that perspective, you can go and you can reach out to us. And there's several ways you can do that. You can set up a 30-minute consultation, and it's a free consultation to find out if the program is right for you. Or if you're already sold and you're ready to get started on your book plan, then you can attend the 8-hour orientation workshop. And beyond that is the author mastery program is about to kick off. We would like to welcome all of you to be a part of this wonderful program and creating your brand and getting your book published.
Yes, and the place to go for that is to go to tradigital.com/book-alliance. All the information that you need to be in touch with us is there, and we invite you to join us. It's going to be a great and fun 6 months.
Absolutely, and I'm all about the party, so come and party with us November 9th, and thank you for taking time to listen. We look forward to working with you.
Yes, thank you.